Hello, welcome back. Today we're going to learn how to make the 90-degree elbow lobster back. This is it. It's a 60mm fitting and it's got 25mm of insulation on the pipe. It's got a starter, 3 segments and a finisher. It's known as a 2 and 3 pattern. It's held together by a male and female swage, which in this case is number 2, and we're fastened with rivets on either side like this. So let's learn how to make this template for this pattern. So move that out of the way. First of all, as always, we need to form a right angle. There's our right angle. Next, we need to put in a centre radius. Centre radius equals nominal bore. Nominal bore in this case is 50mm, which is the inside of the pipe. And we times that by 1.5. The centre radius is 1.5 of nominal bore, which equals 75mm. So we open our dividers up to 75mm. And we pop that in just there. Like that. Right, next we need to add our diameter, and to do that we need 110mm, so we open our dividers up to 55mm. And that gives us our 110, and we put that just there on the centre radius, like that. Draw in the centre line. Like that. And we divide that up in the usual way. So take your dividers, just divide that up. Like that. Now we need to draw in the bend. So from this point to this point we put an arc in, and from this point to this point we put an arc in. And that will give us our bend, so let's get that done. There we go. So this is what the bend looks like insulated. Looks like this. So what we need to do now is we need to divide this up into 4 parts, which will give us a starter and a finisher and 3 segments. So one of the segments we divide that by 2, so we keep our 4 parts. So what we do now is we take a protractor and we put that in at this point here, on the protractor you've got a little cross just here, so you can centre the lines up. And you mark off, so you got 90 degrees shared by 4 equals 22.5 degrees. So you find 22.5 degrees and you just put a little mark in like that, and then we take that to the outside. Like that. So that's our bend divided up. This, you could check this by opening your dividers up and walking it around just to make sure that you're at 22.5 degrees, but we're just going to get on now. So what we need to do now is divide this up here into 2. So you take your dividers and divide that up into 2. Yeah, perfect. So that's our division there, and then we take that down through that centre there. Like that. Now we need to add on for a swage. All swages are pretty different. I'm using an Edwards swager and a number 2 swage, so I know that that's an 1/8 of an inch, which is about 3.5 mil. So we need to add that on as well. So we just add on 3.5 mil. Put a line in like that. So that's our bend tolerance for the swage. It's about 3.5 mil. There you go, see. So now what we do is we take these lines and we take them up to that point. There are divisions, so we just rip those in. We'll do them on the bottom half as well, because that would give us our throat. So we just draw those in as well. There we have it. Now we're all set up. Now what we need to do is draw in a line here. We're going to use this as the centre of our pattern. go. Now take our dividers, and as usual we take one of these segments down here, one of these little divisions here, we open them up and just check them. You see, perfect, and we mark along, and we'll number these 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So we need to put in our divisions here, so that's, we're going to need 7 lines, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We also need a bit of lap, so if we take, say, I don't know, to do it 30 mil, so just open it up to 30 mil, and just put that on the end, like that, and on this end as well, like that. Now we need to draw in lines opposite direction. Extend that line there. Just put that line in there. Right, now we're ready. So if we number these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we take our dividers and we start at position 1, which is in the centre of the pipe. So we just go like that. Just need to extend that one. Like that. There we go. So we start at position 1. And we put that at the bottom. And again, position 1. And we do position 2. And again up here. Position 3. finally position 4. And we put that in there. Now we need to join all the lines together, and for that I'm going to do that in marker pen so you can really see what's going on. So take a straight edge and join them up. On the first one we're going to take that straight through to the lap line, so it's through there and through there, and then just join all these up. And similarly on the last one. And the same again on the other side. Last one again, just take that through to the lap line. There. Now the holes, we'd mark them in on line number 1, and we would put those in near to the edge, probably about 2 mm. So you just on here, on here, on here, and on here. We'd use a set of dividers to mark those. So you put your dividers on the edge after you cut it out and just dot them. I've just done it with the pen just to show you really sort of they need to go on that outside edge. All that's left to do now is cut this out and obviously draw around it and make your pieces up. So as I said before, you'd need 3 segments, which is all this, and for a starter and a finisher obviously you use just one edge like that, and you use the whole pattern, so it's the full width here. You take that down to the edge, mark it off, and just round here, and then you just mark your holes in with a pen, marker pen, when you've punched them out. And all that's left to do is to put it through the slit rollers, put your swages on, and build your bend. And when you have done, you will form this, the perfect 90-degree elbow lobster back. And in my next video we're going to learn how to do the throat, which is the other half, which is this. This would be your throat for that pattern, and that's what it looks like, and I'll do that in my next video. Please remember to subscribe and like, and until next time, thank you very much and goodbye.